Ski Studios in the house. What's cracking, people? Another day, another dollar. Hey, man, I gotta make up my own intro because I don't know nothing about how to do anything on a computer. But anyways, man, today's July 30th, and it's a hard time of the year because I have like two of my real good friends that I lost, and every time it gets to that time of the year, of one of them passing away, it gets to you. It's weird how it works, but it really does, man. R.I.P. Matty Donovan, man. That's my man right there. And tomorrow it'll be 6 years. So I don't know. Anyways, man, like I guess like in remembrance of him, I got a story, dude. I don't know. It's weird because I have like, you know, my memory. Like I think of the story and thinks it's gonna be wicked long, and then I do it, and I'm like, man, that ain't even long enough for a video. But anyways, dude, you know, living in active addiction, you know, you come up with different ways to get money. You know, a lot of times we did returns, which would be like you go into like Home Depot and, you know, take something, you know, a good amount of stuff, and whatever it's worth, you know, like let's say it's worth 500, you know, you take it out, you know what I mean, you get a bunch of saw blades because they're very small, you know, you get like these electrical boxes that are like 100 a piece or whatever, dude. I'm just going way into it, and you would run, you know, you'd steal it, and I would be the person that would steal it because I hated returns. And then I bring it out to Matt, and Matt would friggin' run in and return it, and we get the gift card because you didn't have a receipt, you know, and then we'd sell the gift card for half price. But anyways, you know, another thing that you do, you know, a lot of people would call, you know, someone in active addiction a junkie. And I guess where they got that name is because they go to the scrapyard. So one day, dude, I'm driving, me, my boy Matty, and this other kid, Pitt, that I don't like. I consider him no good. I don't like him. But that's not part of the story because I'm not going to crap all over somebody because that's not what you do. But so we're driving by a construction site, and we just see these huge boxes of like metal. And it's brand new metal, you know, and I had an Impala back then, and it had a huge trunk. So we filled, the kid Pitt took off. So, you know, he got scared, so he took off, and it was like a new development. You know, back then they didn't have cameras like they do now. Now everybody, like, there's cameras everywhere, and even if like a construction site don't have a camera up, somebody got one of those Ring doorbells. That was from my other story, and they record you. You know what I mean? So driving down the street, there's recordings of it. You can't get away with nothing nowadays. So you might as well don't break the law, people. So anyways, we see it, and it's like Yahtzee, dude. Look at all this metal. So we fill my trunk up. We fill up the back seat because Pitt took off. You know what I mean? He was scared. He claims like he's all... I'm not going into that. Sorry. I forget, man. Sometimes, man, I just have negative feelings towards people. But we're going to leave that out of the story, I hope, because I almost went into it a second time. But, so we fill my car up. There's just so much metal, you can't even look out the window. And, we're like, boom, tomorrow, because, you know what I mean, it was late night, dude. So tomorrow, we're going to go to the scrapyard, and we are going to get paid. Friggin', so, you know, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed in the morning, like we're at the scrapyard. You know, we get up. I can't remember where we slept, but it wasn't nowhere nice, I'll tell you that. Whoever house or someone that let us stay somewhere. I know we didn't stay in my car, but we stayed somewhere. So we get up, we go down there. We're friggin' waiting in line because there's already people that beat us. You know, there's a lot of other people that are on the same thing we're on, and we get up there. And the friggin' guy's like, bro, this is, like, dude, I was like, dude, this is aluminum. Like, dude, we are going to get so much money, because aluminum's one of the top metals, you know what I mean? Like, besides copper, that you're going to get, you know, and we bring it up. It was all steel. friggin' like a cent. It was like a cent a pound or some BS like that. I don't remember what it was, but like all of it, and all we got was like $5. I'm like, this sucks. You know what I mean? We had to figure out another way, man, to get something. And I can't say what we probably just did returns or something. You know, and Matt used to always get mad at me because I would not return it. I would only steal it. And the thing was, is like at places you could only use your ID like 3 times at each store. And Matt had his ID all used up. So it would be a fight the whole friggin' time. I'd be like, dude, I can't return. Because, dude, if I'm not feeling good, my anxiety level's on like 20, dude. And I am not about to talk to any employees at the store. You know, there was one store, I'm not going to say which store it was, but we knew the person. And even though we knew the person and they were like, said, oh, always come in, I still couldn't go because just the risk of it being somebody else, dude. You know, I don't miss that, dude. I definitely don't miss that. You know what I mean? Like, when we, you know, we're out there, we romanticize the thing of, you know, like using. But, dude, like, especially with the Fetty, bro, even if you feel good the first time or two and you don't OD, because there's a huge chance of that happening. You know, they say a little dab will do you. And sometimes that dab is, you should have took a quarter dab. You know, you took a whole dab and you should have took a quarter. But, you know, and then you get the other stuff and it's like you need 2 scoops like Raisin Bran, you know. But, within a week, dude, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be right back to that negative stuff. And you say you're only going to use once, but you know, dude, if everything goes good, which is for using, you're going to use again. You know, you're not going to use one time. You had that one time 1,000,000 times, you know. And as everybody knows on here, dude, I battled addiction like a MF, dude. And it took me freaking forever to get off. So sometimes, man, you know what I mean? You're fighting for your life every single day, man. Like, if you're battling, you're fighting for your life, man. You know what I mean? It's like you're facing Jon Jones, bro. And Jon Jones don't have no losses. That's why you just gotta give up. Give up. Put down the shovel, like they say, man. Put down the sword, man. I don't know, man. Maybe if I faced Jon Jones and I had a sword, I could take him. You know? Or maybe a piece, you know? What's up, Johnny? You ain't winning this time. Thing is, man, is in the thing of addiction, he got one too. You know? Maybe he got a tank. You know? And now he's showing up with a little, like, Beretta, and this dude got a tank, bro. You know what I mean? The bullets are just bouncing off like nothing. You know? But I wanted to come in. I want to try to, like, you know, I always say I want to do more content. You got to be in the mood, though, I almost feel like. And today I ain't in that mood, you know? I just ain't in that mood, man. Maybe somebody should have lit the candles up, you know? Put some lavender in the air, you know? To get me in the mood to do a video, you know? I just like continuing to do them because I did really want to do this. I do. Like, you know? And I'm doing this while I'm driving, kid. This is like a double doozy for you guys. You know? I don't even have to shift because I got an automatic. I got a friggin' automatic, and it ain't a tool. It's a friggin' whip. I'm driving in a truck. Can you believe that? A truck. The kid is in a truck. You know? Like what more do you want? Well, we always want more. We always want more. I want a company. I want a house. You know? I want a dog. I definitely want a dog, man. I wouldn't mind having like a nice pit or something. But you know, I came out here. Hey, if you made it to this point in the video, I know it's only like 9 minutes and 30 seconds, but yo, give me a like. Can I get a friggin' like? You know what I mean? Can I get a flippin' like? All you mother flippers out there, you gotta come on to my channel, hit like, subscribe, comment, support your man, cause I support you. Or I'm coming to your house and I'll help you fix it. You know, you don't. Actually, I'll help you wash it because I'm starting a pressure washing company. What do you want from the kid? I'll come by and wash your house. I ain't gonna wash your drawers, but I'll wash your house. So just support me, people. Get it? Get it how we live? And we're trying to live clean and sober today. Sober Cobra, you know? Are you a bee? Are you an ant? And you know what bees do? They buzz. Ants? You can't even hear them things coming up, man. You can't even hear them crawling. They could be on you and you wouldn't know. You might feel a little itch, but you scratch that and it's dead. I don't know if that made any sense to you, but when you figure that out, you figure out the world. Hey, God bless you all. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Peace. Peace to the Middle East. And that includes Israel and Palestine. You ain't got to support the government. You just got to support the people, man. So God bless you all. Peace.